Hello, I'm Ryan F9 and these are my favorite street and commuter jackets. I'm thinking of urban riders like myself here. I mean, yes, I need an adventure jacket if I'm taking off for 6 days. I need a racing jacket for a night at the track, but for just zipping around Montreal, I mean, just give me something waterproof and vented that's not gonna make me look like a stormtrooper. So, the Alpinestars Scion waterproof jacket. And it's basically a rain shell with body armor, and I kinda love that. Obviously, wet weather isn't a problem. There's also room to layer underneath when it's cold outside, and because the material is so thin and airy, it actually breathes decently in hot weather. The Scion looks slick and understated. You actually wouldn't know that this was a piece of motorcycle gear, and that's the main reason I want to buy it. Armoring is decent. CE approved elbows and shoulders, while the back protector in here is good and bad. On the one hand, this is the largest back protector that I've ever seen. It's basically a mattress, so coverage is not an issue. But the material is foam, so I'd probably replace it eventually. The Scion might bump well, but it slides like crap. The abrasion resistance of this material is literally almost nothing. I guess making a soft, airy, and breathable rain shell kind of necessitates that it's not going to slide well. You can't win them all. Features are fine. These two front pockets are really tall. I'm not sure if that's useful or if it just looks kind of weird. Then there is a stash pocket on the chest here. Moving inside, we have a cargo pocket, another cargo pocket, and then this device pocket. And then on the back, there are 2 vents. You can see one of them here. And these guys kind of annoy me. I like that they exist, but if it's supposed to be a major exhaust vent, then this really isn't long enough. And if it's supposed to be an armpit vent, then it should be about 4 inches higher. The hood is cool though. Fully detachable. You can also use this Velcro tab here to keep it from flapping around in the wind while you're riding. Alpinestars says that you can also tuck this entire hood into the collar, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to make that happen. Please comment below if you know how, because I'm totally lost here. Fitment-wise, this thing is one big elastic band. Cinches around the waist, we have more elastic shock cords to tighten it in around the torso. On the arm, there's going to be Velcro volume adjusters. Same deal around the cuffs. And then there are these funny little pull tabs here. If you want to ride with the jacket partway open, you don't want it kind of slapping your face as you go, you can pull it and tighten that down. On the back of the hood, there's this elastic cord too. I think it kind of makes me look like a dork, but maybe I'd be thankful for it in a hurricane. I'm 6'3", 175 pounds, and this large fits me perfect. I do wish the jacket wasn't $250. That's a bit much for a glorified rain shell, but I love the concept and it does work great as an urban riding jacket. Another option that I'm a big fan of is the Laughlin from River Road. This one made my top cruiser jackets list, and it makes this one too. If I had more places to rave about the jacket, I would. What we're looking at is a polyester and nylon blend that's treated to be water resistant. Not waterproof, mind you, but it is a solid water resistance that's good enough for damp commutes. The material looks and feels like a Carhartt jacket, and on that note, the whole thing is pretty casual. The Laughlin looks natural on or off the motorcycle, and that's the main reason I'd want to commute in it. What this jacket does really well is temperature control. We have venting above the chest pockets here and here, and then there are 2 big exhaust slits on the rear as well. More than that though, the body of the jacket is just pretty breathable all over. Of course, if you leave the full sleeve thermal liner in the jacket, it's also pretty toasty. I noticed this plasticized backing to the liner, which you don't always see from River Road. That takes the bite out of the air, and it also acts as a sort of plan B in terms of waterproofing when the shell of this jacket soaks through. The Laughlin is warm enough for a 0-degree ride to work in the morning and cool enough for a +30 ride home. Features are extraordinarily ordinary on this guy. We have 2 lower hand pockets, we have 2 snap chest pouches, snap down, and then we have 2 vents above them that could double as pockets as well. When we look on the inside, we have cargo pouch, device pocket, and then this stash pocket here. Again, that's pretty run-of-the-mill. The only really cool things I noticed were that the pockets are mirrored on the lining underneath the jacket. I like that. And then I also like how the collar here is going to be snapped down so it keeps it from flapping in the wind. For a $200 jacket, I think that the armoring is pretty sweet. CE approved elbows and shoulders with an EVA foam back pad in there. And the EVA isn't like other kinds of foam. It doesn't crack or degrade as much over time, and it has better impact absorption. Of course you could replace it, but I probably wouldn't bother. Fitment-wise, the River Road isn't quite as boxy as other River Road jackets. And for a broomstick like me, that's a good thing. I'm 6'3", 175 pounds. This is the medium jacket. I do have the snap adjusters done up around the cuffs and at the waist, and it's a good fit. Now, we've seen 2 practical city jackets. One disguises itself as a rain shell, and another chameleons as a working jacket. The Klim Overland doesn't try as hard to blend in. If I'm being totally honest, this pretty much looks like a motorcycle jacket. But I like that Klim kept it muted. It's pretty slim, it's pretty lightweight. The pockets, the features, the logoing, it's all pretty understated. I'd definitely be comfortable grocery shopping in this jacket. I could meet my wife at Second Cup in it without feeling like a total moto geek. And I'd certainly show up to work in it, but then again, I do work at Fortnine. So the Klim is just subtle enough to work as an urban jacket. But everywhere else, it exceeds what I would ask of it. With the Gore-Tex construction, it's totally waterproof and totally breathable. Klim through 2 colossal vents on the front and 2 mammoth exhausts on the back just to show off. For pocketing, we get 2 front hand pockets and then this chest pocket here. And weirdly enough, Klim actually failed to stitch Gore-Tex into those, so if you want a safe, dry place to keep your iPhone, you're gonna have to go to the inside of the jacket, and there it is. I bet you probably noticed the orange in here. I always love to see orange. That means D3O viscoelastic armoring, spine protector, the shoulders, the elbows, CE level uncertified all the way around. I like to think of this jacket as a baby Badlands. Same Gore-Tex waterproofing and breathability, same exceptional build quality, same use of D3O armoring, same inclination towards dual sport and adventure riding. But while the Badlands has a bazillion features and costs a bazillion dollars, the Overland is trimmed down to the essentials. Waterproof, breathable, comfortable, safe. It's good enough for the longest and gnarliest of commutes, but you won't arrive looking like you've come from Dakar. By keeping this jacket simpler, Klim has kept it slimmer and lighter as well. They've reserved the 840 denier Kadura for just the high impact zones, so it's pretty movable and soft all the way around. I'm 6'3", 175 pounds, and this size large is probably a half size too big on me. Still works though. I have it cinched up around my waist with the shock cords and around the collar with the shock cord there as well. On the arms and at the cuffs, I have Velcro adjustment straps. That works too. I should probably be thankful for the extra layering room under this guy because there's no thermal liner in it, so I'm going to want to be putting some layers underneath. The Klim Overland isn't the slickest looking jacket for city riding, but it's subtle enough and it's certainly the most capable out of all the options on my list. It better be too because it costs $540. And that's it for my favorite street and commuter jackets. Product links are down there, comments below that, and thank you guys very much for watching.